迎嚟到24小時網上電台 onairpower.com 嘅呢個節目係叫遊走香港，我係你嘅主持人尤利亞 Gloria。我呢個節目咧不單會講文化，甚至係香港嘅藝術啦、音樂、社會嘅時事，甚至一啲小人物，我哋喺街角會見到佢嘅，但係我哋唔知道原來佢嘅故事係非常之有趣，所以喺呢個節目裏面咧，我哋都會探討下呢啲小人物嘅。咁歡迎大家逢星期五夜晚9點鐘遊走香港。我哋又嚟到24小時網上電台 onairpower.com， 我哋節目係遊走香港，我係你嘅主持人尤利亞，繼續嚟嗰三位嘅嘉賓仔咧 Professor Hendrik 啦，有 Anthony 啦，同埋咧阿俊啦。咁咧我哋繼續講下，我哋之前講嗰咧就係一個妙想展開嘅計劃喺西營盤裡面嘅。咁啊，我哋就邀請咗咧英皇嘅書院嘅中學生參與呢啲活動啦，同埋揀中秋節喎。咁我哋都好想知道點解會揀學生啦，同埋中秋節啦。Can you explain why the meaning? Why you choose some student to become your ambassador, and also why you choose the Mid-Autumn Festival to perform this thing?
Okay. The idea was that if we organize participation meetings, I think that many people in the district, they feel maybe threatened and not really comfortable to talk with people they don't know, or with people that are very official or foreigners. So we thought we want to create a more genuine atmosphere, and that people really feel more comfortable to talk about what they really think about their place. So we sent out secondary school students, and also we taught them how to do interviews, and to go out in the community and also learn about their community, and then to film those interviews. People just on the street, but also shop owners and a broad spectrum of the population.
或者 Anthony 又介紹下頭先你講點解要揀中學生啊，同埋咧你又點解會揀中秋節咯？
其實中秋節咧，我覺得係同即係我喺香港長大嘅，同我有關啦。咁細個嘅時候咧，我諗每人都攞住燈籠咧，中秋節咁啊一齊聚埋一齊啦，喺自己嘅社區裏邊咧就見到小朋友咁大家一齊聚集。但係而家我諗城市現代化，基本上咧就係大家可能要去好遠嘅地方啦，先可以點到燈籠啦，亦都唔可以一齊玩啦，係咪？咁其實點解唔可以喺自己嘅社區裏邊，即係營造翻自己社區氣氛呢？同埋將自己嘅社區嘅周圍嘅鄰居啊、朋友啊等等一齊喺埋
走出嚟一齊，
係咯，一齊賞月係咪先？咁但係呢樣嘢係已經消失咗啦。咁其實我諗我哋嘅 project 其中一個就係再利用自己嘅社區
建立翻呢個係啦，
佢空間同埋呢個其實一個感情咯，對自己空間係咯，
同埋揀中學生咧，點解你會協助咗好多㗎啦？喺英皇學生裏面，你又講下。
係啊，咁其實點解會揀中學生咧？頭先 Hendrik 都有講咧，就係因為若果啲我哋即係貿然，即係當我或者可能Hendrik 咁樣走落去社區嗰度問佢哋覺得對社區嘅睇法，咁佢哋可能會覺得啊，即係會驚啊，會怯啊，即係會覺得即係會整埲牆隔住我哋咁樣啦。咁所以我哋就即係揾咗中學生啦，即係佢哋會俾人嘅感覺相對即係係啦，容易接受啲。咁所以咧就即係我哋就揾咗20零個英皇書院嘅學生就做呢件事咯。咁喺佢哋出去之前呢，咁我哋都同佢哋做咗上咗一紮工作坊嘅。咁就有 Hendrik 講翻即係我哋個活動嘅背景啊、西營盤嘅歷史啊，又有 Anthony 講翻即係採訪啊、拍攝嘅技巧咁樣咯。咁
佢哋又嚟參觀咗我哋中文大學
啊，
係啊，佢嚟咗2次。其實我諗係我中學生好少嚟大學玩。
咁啊係呢個交流嚟嘅，其實係
啊，同埋呢個中學生咧有個好處咧，就係即係英皇係當地嘅名校嚟嘅，即係佢哋咧去訪問嗰啲人嘅時候咧，佢哋好歡迎佢哋嘅，其實因為覺得係即係自己有感情一樣，係
覺得哇呢個區叻仔啊，係咪啲人？
係咁係啦，跟住咧佢哋就走咗落區嗰度同好多唔同嘅人傾偈啦。咁但係傾偈嘅同時，一方面佢就係幫我哋收集緊即係區入面啲人對自己個區嘅睇法啦。咁另一方面，其實佢哋亦都透過呢一樣嘢去了解多咗自己住緊嘅社區咯。
即係你可以話一啲即係歷史嗰度口述歷史咯。咁其實好多訪問嗰啲啊，你見到咧都係一啲老人家嚟嘅，咁同埋一啲即係就嚟消失商鋪嚟。即係如果我哋呢個 moment 咧 都唔去訪問佢咧，我諗嗰5年啊10年之後咧冇晒㗎啦。咁我覺得其實呢個記錄咧，其實咧唔單止係為咗個社區啦，係為香港嘅歷史係一個做記錄啦，係咯。
Okay, now you can explain the photos because you want to show up some student to introduce or maybe interview some local shops or something in here.
Yeah, here we can see basically one of the students, I think one of the most talented directors in his work as a director and filmer. And maybe we can show the next 2 photos here, always in local shops. Do you, maybe you hear that?
Yeah, you can introduce more.
好咁或者我講少少啊。咁其實呢兩個咧都係我哋而家睇緊呢3幅圖咧，就係同一組學生啦，咁咧佢哋咧就訪問緊區入面一啲有出名嘅鋪頭啦。咁
邊幾間鋪頭講嚟聽下？
我都好想知喎。其實係得意嘅，因為咧呢一個咧就係黃生，咁咧就係區入面好出名，人稱港大飯堂嘅沙利拿飯店嘅老闆嚟嘅。咁咧我哋上年嗰陣時咧就其實上年2月嘅時候咧，沙利拿餐廳咧就啱啱執咗笠，咁就真係報紙都賣得好犀利嘅，因為好真係好可惜啊！真係已經喺嗰度60幾年咁樣啦。咁咧呢個學生咧就好神心，佢咧就唔知點樣咧就抄到呢個黃生嘅聯絡方法出嚟，咁跟住咧，然後咧就打電話俾黃生，就約佢出嚟做訪問咯。咁係啦，咁跟住黃生咧就真係講咗好多以前嘅歷史咁樣啦。咁然後咧係啦，咁之後就咁樣啦。咁到今年咧，啱啱我早1-2個月，唔係早幾個禮拜啫，就睇到呢間沙利拿餐廳咧佢就終於揾到鋪頭咧，就喺翻高街嗰度重開，
咁犀利啊！
開心啊，
好開心啊！呢樣嘢
係啊係，咁所以我覺得好好咯，即係好似做到一個
傳承咁樣咯，
係啦，同埋我哋啲同學仔又可以做到呢個區入面嘅，即係一個歷史嘅記錄咁樣咯。
咁或者下一幅啦，你又講下頭先。
好啊，咁另外呢一個咧就係一間都係喺高街嘅，咁咧就叫做
係咩鋪頭嚟㗎？
就係一個永和藥行，咁其實咧都喺嗰度成40年㗎啦。咁我哋啱啱就即係啲同學仔走去訪問嗰諗住揾佢哋兩個做訪問嘅時候咧，先至發現原來佢哋準備喺上年嘅8月咧就執笠，因為個價錢即係個租金升得太犀利，咁同埋其實佢哋兩個年紀都好大，咁就趁機就咁就提早退休啦咁樣咯。咁就啲同學咧就真係喺佢臨執笠之前1個禮拜走咗去揾佢做訪問咯。咁然後又喺佢結業嗰一日又再去拍多少少嘢，咁又見到其他嗰啲街坊又係即係搬咗去第2區嗰啲走翻嚟同佢哋講，你哋執笠啦，咁樣就再見啦咁樣咯。咁就真係有好多呢啲古仔咯。咁其實呢班同學仔咧，佢哋仲拍咗其他幾間鋪頭咧，咁都喺今年咧相繼咁樣結業咁。
好似有啲未結業，但你又好中意，好似咧蛋卷啦，又話好中意啲豆腐花，你講嚟聽下。我知日日你去親都食嘅，你話
係啊，
豆腐花個比較惡啲啊，
都好人㗎，好人㗎，好支持我哋㗎。佢豆腐花就係其實係第3街嘅關興記啦。咁咧佢咧就係一個區入面好出名嘅豆品店嚟嘅。咁佢就賣一啲豆腐豆花咁樣啦。咁嗰排
浸水豆腐啦，好出名。
係啊，呢個就可能你會再清楚啲，清楚過我。咁咧佢哋咧就成日會咁我哋因為嗰排就係同啲學生走落去街嗰度周圍逛揾人做訪問咁樣啦。咁就即係經過咁香嘅啲豆腐，咁買少少買碗豆腐花，買碗豆漿嚟飲下啦。咁跟住嘅一時咁，因為個區又好細嘅，咁佢見得多你幾次咧，又見到我帶住啲學生阿 Sir 又過嚟啦，咁就開始 friend 咗咁樣。
跟住就有肚餓啦，隔離咧又食埋啲蛋卷係咪？
係啦，喺對面街咧又有好成日晏晝就噴出香氣嘅紫來香蛋卷啦。咁跟住係啦，就成日經過嗰陣時就買啲蛋卷，因為佢哋嗰面成日都下晝3-4點咧就焗啲新鮮嘅蛋卷出嚟，咁就好香。咁就經過又會走去執翻兩件蛋卷嘅2包蛋卷翻屋企食下咁樣啦，變咗個捧場客。
Also in this location, also you find some old shops and also have a new shop. You find something new shop is interesting in this location?
Well, I think I think it's normally it's nice to have old and new things. Maybe we were more kind of a bit surprised how quickly old shops were disappearing in the area. Of course, they are also very nice new shops, and also some that became also involved in supporting our event. But of course, we were especially interested in those that are more kind of threatened in kind of disappearing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, also because 因為上次咧你又講過俾有啲新嘅店鋪咧，又係都好有趣嘅，但係都好快消失咗。
哦，係啊，我都再講翻少少啊，就係咧，我哋上年咧其實都有訪問一啲新嘅鋪頭嘅，咁咧譬如咧就喺第二街有一間新開嘅商場入面咧，咁咧就有一個有一間鋪頭咧就賣烏克蘭酒嘅，就打中高檔路線嘅。咁佢搬入嚟個原因咧，就係因為覺得西營盤有呢個發展嘅潛力啦，即係覺得遲啲地鐵開咗之後就會變咗做第二個，可能會變咗做好似蘇豪區咁
繁忙啦，
咁旺嘅地區啦。咁跟住就所以就喺呢度開咗間鋪頭，咁但係即係我後尾聽翻英皇書院嗰啲同學講嘅，就係話即係原來佢哋今年再去嗰度就已經唔見咗嗰間鋪頭咁樣咯，所以其實都唔係舊鋪頭，淨係舊鋪頭消失咯，新鋪頭亦都即係個替換亦都好厲害咯。
Okay, when you found out this project, you found out that all the redevelop project is so fast, and a new shop, old shop also turned down or something like that, closed down or something like that. What do you think?
Well, I think that, of course, urban transformation is something very natural to a certain degree, and also Hong Kong was always like this, very quickly transforming, and somehow people adapted to much of this. But I think that it's maybe the question if there is no negotiation between the old and new, and also I think the question of who's driving that. For example, if the public in terms of urban renewal or in terms of public transport projects is basically the driver in the change, then I think it's a question of the responsibility, or if those actors are really basically representing the civil society and how they can basically make a better community benefit for the residents. So I think that's maybe a very important point.
或者 Anthony 解釋下頭先剛才佢所分析嗰樣嘢。
其實我哋成日都問呢個問題，就係話究竟當社區轉變嘅時候呢，係邊個去即係將佢轉變呢？究竟佢係最後呢係邊個得益呢？咁其實當嗰個轉變過程嘅時候，有冇諮詢當地嘅居民嘅需要呢？我覺得最令我深刻印象呢，就係我哋見到學生訪問咗一啲人呢，就係當時有個而家用氣緊嘅，就係嗰個行人電梯喺條斜路度。冇錯。咁呢路呢就上去啦，咁問嗰啲當地嘅居民，喂，究竟係好定唔好啦？從即係你見到好多社區嘅即係社會討論啦，就話喂，會唔會起咗條電梯之後呢，好似蘇豪區咁，好旺，變成一個好旺嘅區啦。咁但係會徹底改變咗當地區，就係話啲租金貴晒啦，當地嘅鋪頭就會消失啦。咁換晒嗰啲新嘅好有型嘅巴啊、餐廳啊咁但係原來即係當然有個呢個好似好處咁啦。咁但係亦都有個即係另外一面就係話，我會唔會破壞咗即係當地嘅社區嘅發展啊、社區一啲人情味咁啊？咁但係我記得有個學生訪問咗啲居民路過人咧，就話喂，其實都幾好啊，我係老人家嚟噶嘛。咁而家我哋老啦，咁點行條斜路先？即係原來有佢哋嘅睇法係啦，即係原來有好嘅一面咯。咁但係當我哋社區討論嘅時候咧，有冇考慮當地嘅居民嘅需要咧？我覺得係值得即係諮詢佢哋咯。
我都覺得呢樣嘢好緊要。同埋咧，你個計劃都有趣嘅，你就將佢帶翻出嚟啦，將你討論晒嘅嘢或者拍攝嘅嘢咧帶翻出嚟，或者我哋試下有啲圖片嘅，睇下你嗰個嘅計劃啊。You can introduce some photos about your project. It's quite interesting because finally they show up in the Mid-Autumn Festival. They let the people to join it in this program.
I think when we studied the area, we found out that most of the time Center Street, so the core of the district, is really almost not used the space. But there's one day in the year where people come out and they like to communicate, and they're lingering around and enjoy the space, even though it's very difficult to use. So we experienced this basically a year before, and then we thought like, okay, we have to capture with our event exactly that day, and we plan for 1 year ahead to organize our event on that day. Because the idea of our event was this as I explained, there's a lot of criticism, or it's also a lot of it's difficult to ask the people, what do you want to have? But I think what we want to create with this event is really to transform the space in real time for one night, so that people can really feel, oh, it's the same space with this slope that's so uncomfortable. Can be so comfortable, and people were getting off their shoes, lying on the slope for 3 hours, and enjoyed to be in a space that usually they would never stay. We filmed often in this space and saw that never kids were playing there, never kids were visible in the space. But on that day, maybe they played there for 3 hours. So to show, okay, we can, it's maybe difficult for somebody who doesn't know anything about urban design to understand what is a good space. But here you can really experience by yourself and relink to this experience. So this was the major event, maybe idea behind the event.
好啦，阿俊或者係講下，因為你咧真係一個教授啊，當日教授，我見到你係做好多嘢嘅，咁你分享下。
好，其實咧就係點解我哋會想喺中秋節嗰度搞咧？就係因為我哋即係 Hendrik 之前係成日喺嗰條街嗰度佈住啦，咁咧就見到就發現咧，其實咧嗰條街咧平時咧就真係冇乜人用嘅，咁咧但係唯獨是咧全年咧就係中秋節嘅時候咧，啲人因為要出去玩下燈籠啊、賞下月咁樣啦，咁咧就即係會喺街嗰度逛下咁樣咯。咁所以咧
係就咁有趣啦！呢幅圖啦，就係呢幅圖啦。夜晚嘅時間，啲人攞住燈籠係嘛，坐喺個地氈上面，用嗰3個鐘頭可以睇下唔同嘅電影啊，傾下偈咁。係啦，
同埋另一個觀察咧，就係咧，其實呢條街咧平時咧都唔會有啲咩小朋友喺度咯。咁所以就我哋搞咗呢個活動咧，其實就可以等啲人即係聚晒喺度啦。咁有小朋友可以攤喺呢條咁斜嘅街上面3個鐘喺度睇戲咯。咁即係我哋同啲街坊講，其實要同佢哋講話點樣係一個好嘅空間，其實係有啲困難嘅。咁但係若果我哋就咁自己做咗一個咁樣嘅戶外影院嘅空間出嚟，咁佢哋就可以自己感受到啊，平時呢條死氣沉沉嘅街，今晚變咗做咁樣，咁到底點樣先至係一個好嘅空間呢？
咁其實亦都係咧，正係你想要一個社區參與，等啲人可以自己去發掘下呢個社區有咩特別之處，同埋大家可以建立一個社區關係。或者我哋下一次翻嚟繼續講下，你仲有一個新嘅發展嘅呢個計劃，好嗎？
好。